Another fake demonstration by CROW1176 of him showing quality of his product in his dark apartment, showing you that he's basically being able to pull off a contrast demonstration on the Cinemax. Like I said, we ordered the product. It's going to be on its way here. Well, first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal H Technology Screens. And the reason why we do so many demonstrations against this particular individual, because he lies about his product. He lies about his product, stating, well, he can't do the whole dark image in front of the screen anymore because we have people now showing off our technology. And that's going to be hard to do when you got so many people showing off our technology and companies are doing it. And then he's going to look like an idiot. So he basically, the only thing he has left is to try to convince you that his product can show off a contrast demonstration. Now, this is a perfect example when I was talking about how dark the environments are in this place and where he lives at. Number one, I'll show you the meter reader we have over here. Number two, I want you to look at how dark his environment is. He's trying to display a screen that can pull a contrast level in a fully lit environment, and he's trying to say its contrast levels are kind of just as dark as a dark screen. So I want you to look at this real carefully. Look at the environment. You see how dark the walls are? He has one little light right there in the corner, right there. That's it. And that entire apartment is dark. Compared to our environment here, that's well lit. And this is what I mean by cutting corners. I just got finished talking about this. And this is how they try to fake their demonstrations. Very poorly lit, dark environments. Does your living room look like that? Mine doesn't. I can turn all my lights on in my house. My house is bright as I don't know what. Does your living room look like that? You think your wife would sit there and let you have your living room, her room that dark? She wouldn't be to say anything she put in that living room to decorate it. Number one, you couldn't sit there and read a decent book or look on your cell phone. Look how dark that environment is. This is what you're using as an example to show that you pull a contrast level. Let me explain something to you, my friend. Your product will be here soon. And in this environment, there is no dark areas. It's all well lit out here. So your screen better perform the exact same way it did in that video, because if not, we'll wash it out just like the rest of them. But I'm going to show you the video. We got the sound muted. I'm going to pull my curtains up so we can have more light to the environment, and we'll show you the meter setting. That's that. That's the reason why I told you that he did this. He'll do it at nighttime or something like that. He can get away with it. He's not going to do this in the morning hours. No way in the world that screen's going to pull up. But I'll show you. And this is what I'm talking about. He lies about his products. We'll pull our curtains up. We're going to bring them up a little bit more so we get some more light in the environment. And I'll show you the video that he's displaying, that he's claiming that his product can pull these images up. Your environment is way too dark. Look at the difference between your bookcase over here and look at mine. You can make out every single projector, everything in my environment with no problem. You can even see the tape where you can see the LED light stuck to my walls perfectly with no problem. And that environment sitting there that dark, you're trying to convince your customers that your screen paint is equal to a dark screen. There's no light in that environment. You have one little light there in the corner. But we'll watch this. I'll show you. That's what I mean by cutting corners. Now, keep in mind, as I said before, if you're going to do these demonstrations like these, we're going to call them Mickey Mouse demonstrations. And that's what they are, Mickey Mouse demonstrations. If you're going to do these Mickey Mouse demonstrations, then you need to do the challenges that we request you to do. Don't beat around the bush. Don't pick and choose what you want to do. Take that screen outside. Do that Starfield demonstration. Light that entire environment up. Do that Starfield demonstration. Show your contrast levels in a fully lit environment. Why are you doing these demonstrations? These demonstrations don't mean anything. Let's watch the whole demonstration. And before we do that, hold on for a minute. Before we do that, I'm going to pause this right here. And I'm going to show you something, Crow. Again, I have to keep telling you about this. This is how well lit it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be lit. When you show off a contrast demonstration, the environment has to be bright. Keep in mind that if your product ever gets picked up by a company, they're going to stick that into a commercial environment, which means the light in there is going to be insane. That's why we do our testing outside on low entry level projectors. Now, there's no way in the world you're pulling off that kind of light in your environment. No way in the world. But I'm going to show you the demonstration. Watch the whole demonstration together. And I told you before, they will cut corners like that. When I caught him getting on top of the screen and hugging the screen and doing that demonstration, that close to a screen, that was very sad. He came back and did this demonstration. You still failed at the demonstration. Your environment is too dark. Let's go back here a minute. I'm going to show you something real quick. See the corners? See the corners where the screen sits at right here and here? Let's take the sample sheets off. Mine off right now. Let's take his off right now so you can see this correctly. You see the corners? See how dark the corners are? The corners aren't supposed to be that dark at all, period. They're supposed to be well lit. That's how dark your corners are. That's the corner right there to the side of my screen right there, compared to the corner to the side of your screen. Look at the overhead at the top. You see how much light comes across the top of my screen compared to how dark yours is right there. Look at the bottom of the baseline. Look how dark the baseline is compared to how well lit mine is. See, that's what I'm talking about. Fake demonstrations. This is what I don't like. You were definitely just you smoking mirrors all day. Smoking mirrors. And then he'll zoom up on the screen. Again, pull the camera back. Show the entire environment. Dark. Very, very dark. There you go, right there. Hold on for a minute. The camera doesn't even fluctuate. Look how dark your statues are coming up. This is stuff that I notice when I look into an environment. If someone's home or they're doing a demonstration, I look at all the objects. How much shadows are being cast off those objects? How dark the environment is. The only light he has in that environment that's generating some kind of light is that light in the center right there, and that's casting shadows. That's how dark the environment is. The environment's not supposed to be that dark. Now the fake demonstration failed. That's sad. That is really, really sad. You see right there, Crow? Your screen completely washed out right there. And that environment right there is supposed to be darker than that. Why is your wall that dark? That's not a passable test. That's a fail. The same way you displayed that environment. Now remember, go back to where he tried to do the screen in the backyard. And he showed off his environment. Remember that? And it was nice and bright in there. How come it doesn't look the same way in there now than you did in that demonstration? How come it's different? Your camera can't even pick up in there correctly. It's so dark. Now you're watching me. Keep in mind, you're watching me do your demonstration off my screen that's in a fully lit environment with the windows open up behind me. Much brighter than yours. And you're doing that in the dark. Right there. There you go. Popped up. Boom. I told you it'll happen. You'll see it pop up on the screen. He's washing out. You're not picking up a contrast level in that room, buddy. Anytime you display a contrast level, your room is supposed to be super bright, just like mine right now. And you're supposed to have the projector back from the screen. You're too close up on the screen. Complete fail. See how dark that environment is? Look how dark it is back there. He did that at nighttime. Of course. No, it's not even at nighttime. Because I can see the light right here in your windows right here. Unless you got a street light sitting right next to you, it is daytime. You got to be kidding me. You did not do this demonstration in the daytime and do it in this dark environment, this dark. Are you kidding me? Because I'm seeing light pushing around your curtains right here. That means that it's daytime and you darken this environment to do that demonstration. That is that's sad. That is sad. I didn't realize that at first when I brought the camera back. You see that bray of light pushing through? That means that it's probably around in the afternoon or probably in the evening hour. It's morning time out there. But he's got that place that dark to show up that demonstration. Put a light right there in the center to do that demonstration. That is really, really sad. Can you do the demonstration correctly, please? How many times do I have to ask you to do the demonstration correctly? Can you open up those curtains? Can you light up that environment and do that same demonstration again? Can you do a Starfield demonstration? Any of them, take them, do them outside. My goodness, are you kidding me? Like this person basically does everything. Oh my goodness. I'm not even going to blow my stack over this one. I'm not going to blow my stack. I could go on a rant right now on this that has no end to it. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You need to be popped in the face. That is the most idiotic thing I've ever seen in my entire life. You mean to tell me, are you kidding me? Wow. Calm down, brother. Calm down. Oh, gotta be. Wow. I didn't see that at first. So I looked at like, wait a minute. Why in the world is there light pushing to the blinds over there? You're doing this in the morning. You have your apartment literally that dark. And you're doing this in the morning. I can see the light pushing around your blinds right there. Oh, I'm going to have to freeze frame this and take a picture of this and put this on my forum site. I have a forum site. I got to put that on there. You're trying to do oh, wow. Wow. Crow, come on, man. I didn't think you could get any lower when it came to the whole dark environment and hugging your screen, but are you kidding me? Dude, it's daytime outside. I can see the light pushing through your freaking window right here. Wow, man, that's sad. Oh well, whatever. When it gets here, we'll do the demonstration right, because that's a complete fail. And what is this? Why do you even have this here? Why is that even there to begin with? Why? Why do you have this one single light in this room? Why is that even in there? Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? You couldn't make this stuff up? You couldn't make this stuff up? I didn't realize that when I was going through, like, what the heck is this? Because I'm looking at this, I'm like, did he do this at nighttime? Did he do this demonstration at night? And then I see the light pushing through. I'm like, he did this in the daytime. Blocked out all the light. Wow. You people... y'all follow this? This is what you follow. This is what my customers get. You see how well lit my environment is? See how my windows are open? They're not blocked like that. So this light in the environment, see that? See the light here, light here, light here, light here? That's what my customers get. Even with a meter, he wouldn't even pull up that number. He could never pull that number with a meter. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Look at that right there. It's daytime. He has the apartment literally that dark. It is daytime. That is the light pushing in around his blinds. Went that far to fake a demonstration on YouTube and didn't realize that in the room you had telltale secrets in the room. You know that, right? That's why I sit there and I watch screen innovation. All those big companies out there, I watch their environments. I couldn't care less about their screens. I'm watching their environments because there's telltale secrets in there. Like how they present their screens, like how sometimes some companies never turn to the side and show the angle gain of the screen. I wonder why. Maybe because it has a reflective narrow viewing cone and the screen may go dark. Maybe they use certain projectors, like a lot of them like to use ultra short throw projectors in the demonstrations because the distance throw is longer and that gives less of a chance for the screen to fade out or wash out to maintain a perfect image. Kinds of stuff I watch. And wow, I didn't know, right there in that corner, it's daytime and you're doing that dark, wow. That's sad. That is really sad. You know what's interesting, Crow? I'll tell you what's interesting. I'm actually playing your video on my screen in here, and I'm using more light than you're using in your environment right now. And I'm at 15 at the loose on my meter. And I'm watching your video. Your video is broadcasting on my screen right now, and it's coming up crystal clear in this fully lit environment where you're displaying it in a dark environment with window light peeking around your curtains. And my windows are fully open. Lights pushing right through. Matter of fact, it's sunny outside right now. So I took your demonstration, debunked it, played it off my screen, used it in an environment that's way lot brighter than yours with my windows open and with a meter displayed, and displayed your image perfectly in here with no problem. Wow, that's bad. That's really, really, really bad. Stop beating around the bush. Do the demonstration correctly and stop wasting everybody's time. You really should not be selling screen paint. You honestly should not be selling screen paint. There is no excuse for that. That's light coming through his window. At the minute, I thought he did this at nighttime. I thought it was at nighttime. And then I realized when I looked at the window crack here, you can see where the light's pushing through. He did that in the daytime. He did that right in the daytime. Wow. Yep, because you can see it. Look, right here. See his blinds right here? Those are his blinds right there. You can see the light pushing through. Look at the bottom right there. There's the bottom of his window still, proving the theory. Yeah, it was daytime when he did that demonstration. So he pulled his blinds all the way down. There's a light peeking right through the window right there, as you can see it right there. Right under his window sill. That's where his wall stops at. His blinds are down. And it's daytime outside, and it's that dark in that environment, and he's doing that demonstration. Yep, because there's your statues right there in the background. Yeah, it's daytime outside when you did that demonstration. And you're sitting in the dark with this little light right here. All that light's pushing through. You didn't pull any of that. Oh, wow, man, that's sad, man. Look at this. Look at my windows over here, man. That's sad. That is really, really sad. Well, that shows you right there, people, that people who are going to lie and fake and scam are going to hide their stuff no matter what. See, that's the difference between y'all want to call me scammer, but look at my environment. My environments are nice and bright. Everything's out in the open. People can see everything that's going on. And yet this joke over here, so when he actually started the nasty rumor, is hiding every chance he gets, cutting every corner he can. And this is what you guys buy from? Really? Let's look at this. Let's look at this again. Let's look at this one more time again. Look at the window. Look how dark it is. It's so dark in there that you can see shadows casting off the one single light they have in the environment. Look at the bottom of this. This is his window right here. This is how much light is coming through his window. These are his blinds right here. His black blinds right here. And I knew the minute something was wrong. When I looked up and I saw light piercing through here, light piercing through here, and coming through here. Means it was daytime when he did that dark demonstration. Why didn't you lift your windows up and do that demonstration? Why are your windows shut? I don't know why. What goes on in your mind sometimes, man? Really, seriously. Let's watch the whole demonstration again. Now that we know, now we just seen what we just saw. That whole, how much light was pushing through that window. He did this in the daytime. And this is how dark. Look how dark that environment is. That is really, really awful. Jamie, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to call you by your full name. Jamie, Fernando, that is bad. That is really, really bad. You should not be allowed to sell screen paint at all, period. That is really, really bad. That's a worse demonstration. I don't know what's worse, that or hugging the screen. I think this may be worse than hugging the screen. Wow. It's daytime out there. Your blinds, and you need quality? You got a nerve to put up quality? Are you serious? What black screen paint mixes can't do? I need to scratch my head here for a minute, people. He's saying what we can't do. We're in here watching his video in a fully lit environment with 1500 on the meter. What we can't do. You're delusional. All right, I gotta call some people on this. This is hilarious, absolutely hilarious. I hope this was a joke. I really believe. I hope this was a joke. I hope this was a joke. That's bad. I gotta come out. I can't even look at that anymore. That's disgusting. That's just really disgusting. What quality? You don't even know what quality is. Quality would have smacked you on the face. You wouldn't know what quality was. You wouldn't even know what quality. Oh my goodness, that is horrible. That's absolutely horrible. Daytime. It was daytime outside. We did that demonstration. That's awful. Awful. That was just downright awful. I swear it was much worse thing I've seen in my life. You gotta be kidding me. Quality. You're not saving anybody hundreds of dollars. You're stealing hundreds of dollars from them, but you're not saving them hundreds of dollars. You're definitely stealing hundreds of dollars from them. This is how it's done, Crow. Look and learn. This is how it's done. Before we start this, let me show you something real quick. Let's go over to, let me pause this real quick. Let's go over to my meter. See how much light we have in the environment so we can get our measurements. Because like I said, light always fluctuates. Even though it says 15, 15 is probably where it's going to peak. But let's see where it's at now so we can get this measurement correct. All right. Let's take a look around at the environment so you can see. That's the only window we got blocked. We got a screen going there. And there's going to be LED lights behind the back of that. So I don't want LED lights pushing over to my neighbor's house. See how much light we have in here. Nice and bright, right? Okay. Now, let's come over here. And let's do the demonstration. I'm going to put my charger back in. You see how much light I have in the environment. You saw the lux meter and everything. So you saw it's nice and bright in here, right? Okay. Let's put the charger back in. So we can show Jamie Fernando how it's done. How you do a contrast demonstration correctly. And that's even worse, man. That's even worse that the light that you have. Okay. Let's move over here. It's funny, man. I want to break out laughing so bad. You have no idea how badly I want to break out laughing so badly. But I'm just trying to keep this professional. But I want to laugh so hard right now. See my blinds, Jamie? See how you can see objects out there in the window right there? Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm going to laugh so bad. I'm just trying to keep this professional. I cannot believe he actually did that. And then thought he was going to actually get away with it. Oh my goodness. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. That's just so freaking hilarious. Let me turn my sound up. Yeah, that was hilarious. You gotta be kidding me. And you guys got a nerve to come into my channel and talk trash. Really? Seriously? Yeah. Boy, explain that one. Let's go way back to the beginning. I'll show you how it's done. Now you know how much light I got in the environment already, all the way wrapped around. Hey, this is how it's supposed to be done. That's how you do a contrast demonstration. I'll let y'all watch that until I figure out exactly what I'm having for breakfast today. That is sad. I'm sorry. It's sad. You know why? He's an intelligent person. He is. He may be too intelligent. Some people are so intelligent they figure they can fool the world and nobody can see what they do because they're too intelligent. He could be that intelligent. Like Pinky in the Brain. Or every time he tries to take over the world, he just fails so miserably. Such complex, interesting inventions, they just fail miserably. It's like Pinky in the Brain scenario. This is how your screen is supposed to react in a fully lit environment. I noticed you didn't do any angle gains on that screen. You didn't turn that camera around, did you? You didn't show different angles, did you? You're supposed to move the camera around to see how it's going to react to the light. Hey! Yeah, I can't believe you posted that. I don't know what you would think on that one. That was not a good idea to do. Another fake demonstration. by CROW. Poorly done. We're going to do a pre-recorded version of this. So we could basically get this one that come up too clear. We'll do a pre-recorded version also too. Unbelievable. That is horrible. That is horrible. That's really bad. And I guess that's a slap in the face for people who do this for a living, for a business. You know what I mean? People take it seriously. You know what I mean? But someone's going to come in and do something that low? Wow. That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Wow. I can't believe he did that video with the freak. It was daytime. And they had it in the dark, that dark, in the environment. It's crazy. Who does that? Really? Who? I'm sorry for going on a rant like that, fantastic. Wow. Got me scratching my head right now. That's unbelievable. Fake that demonstration like there's no tomorrow. Oh man, that's bad. All right, I'm done. I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time. I have to go, and God bless. That was horrible.